On August 14th, 2014, Detective Bauer of the Denver Police Department saw a silver car participate in a drug deal in a public parking lot in Denver, Colorado. We don't hear later on if they found drugs or not, so it's interesting. You saw two people talking amongst each other. It was a drug deal. I know it was a drug deal. At the pharmacy? Is that what you're saying? And it's also interesting to note that marijuana is legal in Colorado. This court case here, he radioed for backup and followed the car to another public parking lot where he approached the car, announced he was the police, and ordered the car's driver to show his hands. When the suspect did not obey the detective's order, the detective pulled him from his car and pinned him against it. At that point, Sergeant Bothwell arrived on the scene to assist the detective. So this court case comes from Colorado, and it's, I just want to say it's like a case law, sort of, let's see, Frasier v. Evans. Levi Frasier, plaintiff, versus the Denver police officers Christopher L. Evans, Charles C. Jones, John H. Bauer, Russell Bothwell, and then John Robledo. This has to do with the guy who filmed the police. Do you have a right to film the police? Well, this guy's going to lose this case at the time because they said it wasn't clearly established law that you were allowed to film the police. You had Levi Frasier videotape Denver police officers using force while arresting an uncooperative suspect in public. One of the officers then followed Mr. Frasier to his car and asked him to provide a statement on what he had seen and to turn over his video of the arrest. Okay, let's go on more with the details. Where was those details at? What was it, page 175? Did I just skip all the details? This actually, it reads terrifying. It's terrifying how this reads. So you had this guy is arresting a guy. So Detective Bauer thought he saw a drug deal, and then Sergeant Bothwell shows up to the scene. The suspect removed a sock from his waistband and stuffed it into his mouth. The officers thought that the sock contained contraband and ordered the suspect to spit it out, but he refused to do so. Contraband? Who the hell uses that word, contraband? The officers fell to the ground with the suspect as they tried to remove the sock from his mouth. We don't even know if there's anything in this sock. We don't know why he put the sock inside his mouth, but they're like, spit the sock out! Why do you have a sock in your mouth? Spit it out! It was really pissing them off that the guy shoved the sock into their mouth. Mr. Frasier stood nearby in the parking lot. Detective Bauer asked him for help. After confirming that Detective Bauer was a police officer, Mr. Frasier agreed to help and briefly grabbed the sock. So he's actually helping before Mr. Frasier could assist the officers to a significant degree. However, other uniformed officers started showing up, and Sergeant Bothwell asked Mr. Frasier to step back, which he did. Mr. Frasier moved about 10 feet away and started video recording the event using his tablet computer. Officers Evans and Jones arrived on the scene and joined in the effort to subdue the resisting suspect, who continued to refuse to release the sock from his mouth. Release the goddamn sock! Why do you have a fucking sock in your mouth, you son of a bitch? Well, I just want a right to remain silent. I put a sock in my mouth to hey, put a sock in it. I literally put a sock in it. That's what I did. Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, you know? Mr. Frasier's video captured Officer Jones hitting the suspect in the face 6 times in rapid succession. He filmed the officer's response to a screaming woman who approached him as they continued to struggle on the ground with the suspect. Officer Jones pushed her away, and then Officer Evans grabbed her ankle and pulled her off of her feet. As the suspect finally let go of the sock, Sergeant Bothwell called out, "Camera!" Once the officers handcuffed the suspect, Mr. Frasier stopped filming and returned to his parked vehicle. He hid his tablet computer because he thought that he had captured police misconduct and was afraid that the officers might try to make his video disappear. That's exactly what they're going to fucking do. That's exactly what he was there to help. He was being helpful. But because they punched that fucking guy 6 times in the head and then they fucking pulled the legs out from underneath the woman who was screaming, right? They're just going around violently attacking all these fucking people for alleged drug deal. I've read this, a couple pages in. I haven't heard about any drugs being found. When it came to Peanut the squirrel, they went ahead and decapitated Peanut and then tested him for rabies. Because you got tested to see inside the brain or something. Turns out Peanut the squirrel did not have rabies. They chopped off the fucking head of this squirrel that built up this man's entire goddamn fucking, rescue farm. Another way to test for rabies is to just watch and see if there's any symptoms. If they don't have any symptoms, then you don't have a right to presume that they got fucking rabies. They're living with fucking people. They're hanging out with everybody else to just fucking say you get a fucking murder something and then, what if you accuse a person of having rabies? Is that the test that you do? What I'm trying to say is anybody could just accuse somebody of saying something else or doing something else. Oh, that squirrel's got rabies. The squirrel dies, and it turns out he didn't have any rabies whatsoever. They totally fucked that fucking case up. They killed his fucking best friend. They killed one of his good friends. He saved that fucking squirrel, Peanut the squirrel. He saved that squirrel. Just sick how fucking this country is. Fucking stealing fucking squirrels, taking people's pets away from them for no goddamn reason whatsoever. Officer Evans followed Mr. Frasier to his parked vehicle and asked him to bring his identification and the video of the arrest to the officer's patrol car. Why? Why? Who gives a shit? He has nothing to do with the fucking drug deal. He was there helping you. Now he fucking videotaped the thing and walked away. Mr. Frasier brought his driver's license but not his tablet computer containing the video to the patrol car. Now he's got to identify himself. Hey, what are you doing just sitting there staring at us and watching us? Well, Officer Evans told Mr. Frasier that he needed a witness statement from him. When he asked Mr. Frasier whether he had video of the arrest, Mr. Frasier claimed that he did not. Then Officer Evans pointed to the back seat of his patrol car and told Mr. Frasier, well, we could do this the easy way or we could do this the hard way. These motherfuckers are corrupt and evil and wicked as shit. If you're police officers and you stood up and did the good thing, then we're all happy that you did. You had a violent fucking psychopath going around just beating the shit out of people, hitting people in the head 6 times and tripping women up. And then the cops came and saved that person? Well, we love that. Don't you want, you're the heroes, right? So why wouldn't police officers want their heroic actions to be recorded? Why wouldn't police officers want their heroic actions to be recorded? Israel's killed like 200-something fucking journalists. Why? Because they don't want the world to see the fucking crimes that they're committing against innocent people. Mr. Frasier thought that Officer Evans was threatening to take him to jail if he did not produce the video. The officer handed Mr. Frasier a witness statement form, which he proceeded to fill out. After Mr. Frasier provided a skeletal written account of what he had seen, one that omitted the officer's use of force against the suspect and the screaming woman, Officer Evans wrote a series of questions on the form that he then had Mr. Frasier answer. The questions concerned whether Mr. Frasier observed the officers do anything inappropriate or use any force after they had the suspect in custody. Look at this motherfucking shit. They are clearly covering up their goddamn crimes. That's what they're doing. Whether he had taken and still had any video footage of the incident. Just let the guy go. What would he have done with the fucking video footage? Would he have put it on YouTube? Would he have shared it on social media? Would anybody have seen it in the entire world? Now, police officers have to wear body cameras, so they have to videotape all their behavior anyways. But back in 2014, we didn't know if the First Amendment, if that was lawful. Or, hey, is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to record us beating the shit out of this poor guy that we planted drugs on? Mr. Frasier responded in writing he didn't see any inappropriate police conduct. It's like, yeah, under duress. No, the cops are great. Thank you, police officers. You're our heroes. That the officers stopped using force as soon as they had the suspect in custody, and he took only a Snapchat photo of the arrest, which he no longer had a copy of because Snapchat removes footage as soon as you send it. That is true. Snapchat, you only have the video footage is only visible to the public for a short duration and then it disappears. I don't know if there's a copy somewhere, but it's deleted to the world. Mr. Frasier's answers were all lies. They were lies. He lied to the police. Oh, okay. It's not that the police committed a bunch of goddamn motherfucking crimes and then they were trying to shake down the fucking guy that was initially there to help him, but he had videotaped the damn thing and they're trying to fucking delete the fucking video. And they did delete the video. They will delete the video. That's fucking tampering with goddamn evidence. He admitted he had lied on the police form because he was afraid that if he told the truth, he would have been incarcerated and the video he took would have been taken away. These are justifiable fears. You are criminal motherfuckers with a badge. You have a monopoly of violence. You have a license to murder. And you can make up trumped up charges and the fucking dumbass prosecutors and the dumbass judges won't know any fucking better. They'll just rubber stamp the dumbass decisions because they're stupid ass, dumbass motherfucking egghead pieces of shit and they need these bouncer tattooed criminal fucks in uniform to go after the other bouncer tattooed criminal fucks. It's a deal of the devil. What do they call that? Some kind of deal with the devil, the deal, or I forget, there's some name. But it basically means that, some sort of agreement, some sort of... After Mr. Frasier completed his written witness statement, okay, he's being held up. Let him go to his fucking job. Let him live his life. An unidentified officer asked him where his video of the arrest was. When he again denied having taken a video, the unidentified officer said, "We saw you videotaping it." Officer Evans asked Mr. Frasier, now they care about the truth, okay, to get his cell phone, and when he retrieved it from his parked vehicle, another unidentified officer asserted that's not it. Now, he didn't record it from the cell phone, it was from the tablet. Mr. Frasier falsely contended that he had nothing else. Officer Evans and Sergeant Bothwell approached Mr. Frasier, and shortly thereafter, Detective Bauer and Officer Robledo did so as well. The four officers initially faced Mr. Frasier from his right, but then Officer Jones approached and stood behind Mr. Frasier to his left. Look at this shit. So now he's being wolf-packed. Now he's got 5 fucking goddamn uniform fucking badges with hats on. And they are people that pretend they got a monopoly of violence and have a license to kill, that the goddamn fucking system goes ahead and rubber stamps, regurgitates, repeats whatever lies they come up with. So they have all the authority in the world, and now they want to shake down this fucking guy. This fucking guy who just want to, goddamn record the event. This good guy. Detective Bauer then changed positions and moved behind Mr. Frasier as well, which led to Mr. Frasier being encircled by the 5 officers for a moment. The officers stood in close proximity to Mr. Frasier. If you're standing within someone's arm's length, that means you could reach them and they could reach you. Who said that they repeatedly demanded the tablet computer he had used to record the video, telling him they needed to have it and that it would be in the best interest of the Denver Police Department and everyone involved for Mr. Frasier to provide the video. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's not that you're gonna fucking delete the fucking thing. It's not that you're tampering with evidence and you're covering up your goddamn crimes. It's got nothing to do with you covering up your fucking crimes. Tripping women, fucking hitting guys on the top of the head because of an alleged drug deal. Where are the fucking drugs? We haven't even got to the point where there was supposed to be some fucking drugs. Meanwhile, they're probably all on goddamn Xanax. They're acting like a bunch of methed out fucking dipshit, loser, douchebag fucks. Mr. Frasier could not identify which officers made these statements. He vigorously shook his head but ultimately acquiesced because he believed that it was very clear that if he did not produce his tablet computer, he was going to jail or going to get beat up or get punched in the head. Or maybe he'd get fucking stabbed. Maybe he'll get fucking tasered. Maybe they'd rob him. Maybe they'd steal his car. Maybe they'd tow his car. Maybe they would throw a bunch of trumped up charges and fucking sink his life and he would lose everything. Lose his family, lose his home, lose his career. He vigorously shook his head but ultimately acquiesced because he believed it was very clear that if he did not produce his tablet computer, he was going to jail. Mr. Frasier retrieved his tablet computer and showed it to Officer Evans. He and Officer Evans ducked behind the open hatchback of a nearby SUV, where they were mostly hidden from view. Officer Evans grabbed the tablet computer out of Mr. Frasier's hands. Interesting. Stealing. Fucking straight up stealing. and began to search for the video of the arrest, asking him where it was. Mr. Frasier told Officer Evans that he could not search his computer without a warrant, but Officer Evans held it onto it for 30 to 45 seconds. He don't give a fuck. He don't need a warrant. He's above the fucking law. What, I gotta ask the judge? I gotta ask the judicial branch? No, we don't give a fuck about the executive, the legislative, or the judicial branch. We're the police branch, and we can do as the fuck as we please. The police branch wags the three branches dog. They do it all the goddamn time. Officer Evans held on to it for, about a minute. While searching through it, Officer Evans called back over his shoulder. I don't see the video in here. I can't find it. An unidentified officer responded, as long as there's no video, it's okay. It's alright. If he didn't actually record it, fine. Officer Evans then handed the tablet back to Mr. Frasier. Officer Evans stepped out from behind the SUV and briefly conferred with Sergeant Bothwell and two other officers. Officer Evans showed them Mr. Frasier's written witness statement, and they reviewed it. Yeah, because they're really going to use this guy as a fucking witness. He recorded the damn thing. He'd been a good fucking witness, but they're covering up their crimes because they're criminal pieces of shit. They don't know right from wrong. They got no morals or principles in their hearts, and they don't give a shit about the law. They're not enforcing the law. They're enforcing whatever the fuck they determine at the time needs to be fucking enforced. This is how America was. This is back in 2014. I can't imagine how America used to be in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I can't imagine how it would be when it comes to the cops. Some fucking douchebag cops just start fucking yelling at you, acting all crazy like he's about to fucking blow you the fuck away right then and there over some dumb shit. Officer Evans asked him, and then something, just knowing about how bullies are, when a bully finds a mark, when a bully finds, what do they call it, easy lick, when bullies find somebody that they start picking on and the person don't fucking fight back, then you just get picked on for the rest of your fucking life. That shit just keeps on building up and carrying on. There's this one story from the 48 Laws of Power that talked about how this one guy, a conquistador, I want to say, who got whipped. He got horse whipped like 200 times, and he vowed to go after the magistrate for the rest of his life, and for like fucking 5 or 10 years, that's what he did. And eventually he got, he got the fucking magistrate or judge or whoever the fuck the official was. You're going to fucking horse whip me? I'm never going to live that down. People are just going to call me horse whip, which is fucked up. People will put the shit on the victim. Hey, horse whip. How about if I get a horse whip, huh? How about if I get a fucking horse whip, motherfucker, and horse whip the fuck out of you, motherfucker? Human nature is fucked up. It's almost like chimpanzee. It's almost like we're not civilized. We're just a bunch of goddamn animals. They're going to fuck with Levi Frasier, and they're going to keep fucking with Levi Frasier until what? Until Levi Frasier gets pissed off and say, get the fuck away from me. Fuck you. I'm not doing anything you say. Give me a fucking lawyer. Well, we're going to have to arrest you anyways. Do it the easy way or the hard way. Officer Evans then moved behind the SUV. The officer handed back Mr. Frasier's driver's license. As he asked him if he had anything else to say, Mr. Frasier asked to leave, handed him his driver's license, thanked him, and shook his hand. Mr. Frasier then left approximately 23 minutes after Officer Evans first approached him. 23 fucking minutes? And then they said, you got anything else to say? Yeah, I think you're a bitch and your mom's a bitch. Would that have been enough of a reason for them to attack him? That's all they're asking for, a reason. Give me a fucking reason. Nah, I want a fucking reason. I'm pissed off at you because you videotaped us, you son of a bitch. You want to sit there and hold us accountable for the behavior we actually do? You want us to be held accountable for our own actions that we actually committed against others? How fucking dare you? What else you got to say? You got something to say? Go ahead, say it. And then Mr. Frasier is sitting there, yeah, can I leave, sir? Thank you, sir. Shook his hand, sir. Okay, sir. You have Mr. Officer, sir. Thank you, Mr. Policeman. Mr. Frasier later tried to locate his video of the arrest on his tablet computer. He could not find it, publicly claimed that Officer Evans had deleted it. The Denver Police Department's Internal Affairs Bureau then subjected Mr. Frasier's tablet computer to a forensic analysis which revealed the video was still present on the device and had never been deleted. Are you kidding me? August 14th, 2015, Mr. Frasier commenced this civil action by filing a complaint against Officer Evans, Jones, Detective Bauer, Sergeant Bothwell, as well as the city and county of Denver, Colorado. He amended his complaint twice, and his second amended complaint, which is now the operative complaint, added Officer Robledo as a fifth individual defendant. Mr. Frasier claimed, as relevant here, that the individual defendants had retaliated against him for filming the suspect's arrest in violation of the First Amendment, that they had detained him and searched his tablet computer in violation of the Fourth Amendment, that they had conspired to commit the above constitutional violations, that the municipality of Denver was liable for the officer's First Amendment violations due to its failure to train them about the public's First Amendment rights. The officer successfully moved the district court to dismiss Mr. Frasier's First Amendment claim on the ground that they were all entitled to qualified immunity. Hey, Judge! We're a bunch of kings. We're a bunch of kings and we're above the law. We're allowed to commit crimes. This is America. If we have a badge, we get to commit crimes. Because you stupid egghead motherfuckers, you dumbass judicial executive legislator motherfuckers, you need us fucking goddamn criminal fucks who's wearing uniforms to go after these other criminal fucks. And if we want to beat up some fucking poor fucking Joe Blow schmo who didn't do a damn thing, well, you're going to fucking let us do it. You hear me, you stupid ass Supreme Court justice bitches? You fucking appeals court judge bitches. We're the fucking cops and we're going to do as the fuck as we please. And ain't none of you executives, none of you governors, none of you presidents or mayors, none of you legislators are going to do a goddamn thing about it, motherfucker. We're the goddamn police. We're the fucking Leviathan. We're bigger and better than you. And if we want to arrest you too, we'll fucking do that shit too. You can't fuck with the police union. You can't fuck with the thin blue line unless you're Karen Reed. They successfully moved it because qualified immunity, because his right to record them in the performance of their official duties in public spaces was not clearly established at the time of their alleged conduct in August 2014. Oh, fucking awesome. We didn't know we weren't allowed to shake a dude down and fucking delete the goddamn video and then come fucking goddamn harass the fuck out of him. We didn't know we weren't allowed to do that. Yeah, okay. The municipality of Denver later moved the district court for summary judgment on Mr. Frasier's First Amendment claim and presented evidence that the Denver Police Department had been training its officers since February 2007, that the public had the right to record them performing their official duties in public spaces, and that each of the officers in this case had testified unequivocally that as of August 2014, they were aware that members of the public had the right to record them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the district court granted summary judgment to the municipality, holding that it is plain that the municipality had in place at the time of the events giving rise to this lawsuit an official policy which clearly affirmed citizens' First Amendment rights to record the police in the public discharge of their official duties. The court further held that the record did not support a finding that the municipality had failed to train its officers adequately in its official policy. The court noted in particular that all the defendant officers in this case testified they understood at the time of their encounter with Mr. Frasier that citizens had the right to record them. The court, having granted summary judgment to the municipality, dismissed it from the action. The district court later concluded that it had erred in granting the officers qualified immunity. Neither illogical nor unfair to hold him accountable for what he admits he actually knows. The court, moreover, cited Justin Brennan's brief concurrence in Harlow v. Fitzgerald for the proposition that although the qualified immunity doctrine focuses on the objective legal reasonableness of an official's conduct, it does not allow the official who actually knows that he was violating the law to escape liability for his actions, even if he could not reasonably have expected to know what he actually did know. Well, we're the courts and cops are dumb, so they don't know what we know. But he knew it. He knew it. He said that he knew it. And then don't you want cops to be informed? It's almost like they're trying to get cops to be stupid as shit. The court therefore reconsidered its dismissal of Mr. Frasier's First Amendment claim and reinstated it. Oh, fucking shit. You can read more. If you want to find out what happens at the end, then you better read the book. Dun-dun-dun.